Welcome back to another episode of Casey Campbell's Videocast right here. Now we are joined by Christopher Bell, the driver of the number 95 Toyota for Levine Family Racing. Christopher, how are you, man?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem. So you're heading off to Las Vegas this weekend, track where you have been on. Obviously, it's going to be very different than the last time you went there. What is going to be different because you did have practice and qualifying when you were last at Vegas, not this time around though. Is that going to make any difference, you think?
I take that back. I don't know if no practice and qualifying is going to make a big difference, but definitely the temperature swing. Vegas is one of the unique places that we go to where when we show up I don't remember if we're there February or March this year. It was what?
I think February.
February. Okay. So it was pretty chilly. And I think it was a 50 or 60 degree day where now we're going back and it's going to be upwards of 100. So just the track conditions are going to be completely different. And Vegas is one of those surfaces that, it kind of races a little bit like a repave whenever it's really cold outside. And then whenever it gets hot outside, it races like a really slick track. So, it makes it really fun whenever it's slick because you can kind of move around and race all over the place. So it's definitely one that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Overall, how do you think this season is going for you in this 95 team?
Yeah, Casey. I mean, I'll be honest. I think it's been pretty disappointing. I don't think it's been up to anybody's standards of what they expected out of the 95 group this year, and it's been pretty disappointing.
Yeah. I want to ask you something before we get more into this, how the season's going. There was a thing that came out this week that possibly Bristol was considering, going to dirt, possibly putting dirt on the racetrack in maybe a few years. I don't know if you've heard about it, but if you did, what do you think about it? Because I know you're a dirt racer. Would that be exciting to you? Because it's kind of been both sides from everyone that I've talked to.
Yeah, I mean, selfishly, I think it'll be really good for me. So I'm really looking forward to that opportunity. But on the other side, I definitely hope that NASCAR dots their I's and crosses their T's. And there's a lot that we can learn from the truck race at Eldora to improve stock car racing on dirt. And I think that all of those things that need to be improved get taken care of or at least examined because I don't think you can take the current production cup car and put it on a dirt track at Eldora and produce a good show. So I definitely think there's a lot of details to be ironed out, but either way, I'm a dirt guy, so I think I'll have an advantage, and I'm obviously really excited about it.
You've been in the Toyota system for basically your entire career since you've been in NASCAR. You're going from satellite team over to Gibbs next year. I know Levine Family Racing is, closing their doors this year. Talk about the move to Gibbs and how excited are you about your opportunity there in 2021?
Yeah, man, I am beyond thrilled, and I can't wait to get started. Going back to Joe Gibbs Racing is, basically going back home for me. So, and then on top of that, I get to be reunited with the 20 car, which is a car number that I had a lot of success with on the Xfinity side of things. So, it's going to be a really, really enjoyable year, and I can't wait to get started with it.
When is the last time you've talked with Bob Levine? I know that this is the 10 years at LFR. This is also going to be the final year of the Levine Family Racing. Is it kind of special that you're the last driver that gets to drive for this team?
I mean, you never like to see teams go, so that's pretty disappointing. But I am thankful that Levine Family Racing gave me my opportunity to start my Cup career. Was able to kind of bridge the gap for Toyota to allow me to stay in the Toyota family. So I'm very grateful that I got to start my Cup career with Toyota and continue it going forward.
We're going to Las Vegas this weekend. What would be a good result for this team coming up this weekend?
I mean, I think anything inside the top 10 is a successful day. You can have a bad top 10. I think it was at Kentucky. I was pretty frustrated that we didn't finish better than we did, and we finished seventh. But I guess that was a good finish. I was disappointed we didn't run better than we did. But it would be nice if we could go there and run inside the top 10 and finish inside the top 10, which I think not I think, I know that we have all the pieces of the puzzle to do it. So hopefully we can put them all together. It seems like, that's been a struggle point for us, is just, we got all the tools we need to run well. We just haven't been able to utilize them and put them together to make it happen.
Do you want to see practice and qualifying return in 2021?
You know, I'm I definitely want to see qualifying returned. I think that's a really, really big deal, and especially from my situation, I've been starting at the back every week, and that's been a really big hindrance towards the 95 group. So I think qualifying would have been really beneficial for my group in particular, and I know there's probably other groups out there that are not caring to see qualifying, but I enjoy qualifying, and I think it's a pretty big part of professional motorsports.
We're seeing kind of pieces of the 2021 schedule come out. There were reports out that Homestead's going to move to the second race of the year. But what do you want to see out of with this schedule? Do you want to go to, more road courses? I know you want to see some dirt tracks on there, but what do you want to see? What do you want to see out of this schedule? What do you think you might want to see out of this?
My ideal NASCAR schedule would be a 36 race schedule, or however many races you want to be, whether that's 36, 26, whatever it is, but have 36 different venues and different racetracks, not have repeat races. And I think that would be very, very, I think that would help the crowds. I think at some point we get over diluted at places, and luckily, or NASCAR did a great job this year, like having the doubleheader at Pocono. Unfortunately, the current world circumstances didn't allow us to see how the fan base reacted to it. But like the doubleheader at Dover, the doubleheader at Pocono, I think those are great so that we're not going to the same place within a couple weeks span. So I think going to more venues, different venues, and not having repeat races would be very, very cool.
All right, Christopher Bell, thank you so much. Good luck this weekend at Las Vegas, and we'll look forward to talking with you maybe sometime in these next 6 races.
Sounds good. Thank you.